What is up, everyone? Today it is April 9th at about 11:40, and as you guys can see, I'm unpacking the truck right now to go fishing. But going fishing where and on what? Well, that's a surprise. This is the new fishing setup. My Sportsman Sundophin, or Sundophin Sportsman. It's a beast. Got a Minn Kota Enduro C2 30-pound thrust engine. I think it's sick. And I can't wait to go fishing on it. Got everything in the boat. All I gotta do is strap up the GoPros. But this thing is absolutely killer. This is my first time fishing on it. We're in a private neighborhood pond, which is directly behind my house. Basically, it's this giant pond in the center of this neighborhood that's used as a runoff for all the drainage. I mean, it is huge body of water. Basically, all I gotta do is go strap the GoPro up, get the other GoPro, and then we're gonna get on the boat and do some fishing today. So I'm super excited because this is the brand new boat. I made a post about this on our Instagram as a surprise, and here's the surprise. Brand new Sundophin Sportsman. It's all registered. It took me a couple days to get it registered. It's great. I have 5 rods on it right now. I've got my tackle bag. I can probably put more rods on it. We've got a little GoPro mount right here. And so stay tuned, guys. Alrighty, so we are all set. Got the GoPro up there, tackle bag, 2 rods, 3 rods, a Mountain Dew. I got an oar, battery, and the trolling motor. And we are all set. So let's see what kind of damage we can do and see if we can catch a couple nice ones. First bait I'm throwing is a live target bluegill crankbait. Just coasting down this bank. Oh, there we go. First fish. First fish. There we go. That did not take long. Bam. That did not take long. That is not one of the biggest fish, but it's a healthy fish right there. Healthy little largemouth. Got a sunken ship over here. It's pretty crazy. It's so weird how this little pond like this has so many features that is similar to a actual like larger body of water, like what I fish for tournaments and stuff. Just flipping cover, dude. Let's see if we can get right off the tail of that boat. Going back to that bluegill crankbait. There we go. There we go. Number two. Oh. Nothing big, but nice little largemouth. Go over here and see if we can just pull up on this tree and do a little pitching maybe. We're nestled in. We're set. Another common bait, it's actually getting pretty popular, is the Ned rig, and I love pitching that. I like pitching that. I like just regular jigs. But a Ned rig, man, this time of the year when you got bass maybe sitting on cover or whatnot, a little finesse bait like this, pull them right out underneath of it. I know there's a fish here. Yep, there we go. Oh, good one. Oh, y'all saw that. I told you right there, finesse man. Biggest fish so far, right here on this tree. I told you, finesse, man. This time of the year, you know, if jigs aren't pulling them out of cover, switch to something smaller and finesse. And that's gonna be your Ned rig. There we go. There we go. Pull that one right out of there. That's a good fish right there. Hammered it. Hammered it. Best fish of the day. Bam. Top of the mouth right there. That is a good fish, man. Good fish. That's not, you know, we're fishing in a pond, so this is your average size, but that's best one so far. Bass probably weighs 1.5. This is a healthy, healthy fish too. There he goes. Alrighty, so I kind of anchored us to this tree so that way I can fish all of this laydown that folds out. I just came over top of it, so I'm gonna let it sit for a second, and I'm actually gonna fish this bank. I tied something up too. We're gonna see if we can smoke one on a Tennessee rig in a small pond like this. I'm thinking about throwing a Tennessee rig with Chaotixes that you sometimes get. Oh no, it's a go fish, man. Smoked one, smoked one. Oh yeah, dude, Tennessee rig. Yeah, look at that. Freaking hammered it. Freaking hammered it. Oh my gosh. They're sitting here talking crap about throwing Chaotix. That's my first like pond Tennessee rig. That's a fat, healthy fish, really healthy fish. Good looking fish. Get the release. There he goes, man. Whew. That was sick. All right, so I've got myself kind of anchored to this rock wall right here. Wind is just whipping right now. Made it across. It's real rocky bottom. It looks good. I mean, this looks ideal for a bass. I mean, just like this would almost be smallmouth territory if they had that, but they don't. Is that a fish, or I think I'm scraping rocks or something, to be honest. Oh, no, that's a fish right there. Oh, that's a good one. Hammered it. Hammered it. Whew. Hammered that bait. Scraping on that bottom, I could feel the rocks. Yep, look at the front of it. He came up and choked it, slammed that. Healthy fish right there. It's not, obviously not your 2-pound giant, but there you go. Going back to that crank. We're still tied up. We came up here and tied up to this tree because there's people down there fishing, and it's their property, so be respectful and get out of their way and stay friendly with the locals and be able to come back, because I mean, I really like this lake. I think as the summer heats up too, it's going to be even better. So we're going to take a second. We're going to tie some stuff up. Back up in the front of the lake, where I basically put in, I didn't fish much up here because the wind was just blowing so much. I mean, it still is, but the breeze is kind of just changed a little bit, which I don't know how much fishing. See, this is this, there we go, good one. Oh, went under the boat, went under the boat. Oh. Healthy fish. Good looking little guy. Just keep going. Smoking them. Just hammering them. Oh my God. Very next cast. Very next cast. Under the boat. Number 2 right there. Just cranking them. Good looking fish. Man. Back to back. Just keep the fire going. Alright, so bait I've had the most success with was the bluegill pattern crankbaits. So what I'm basically going to do is just work this entire bank line with the wind, if the wind will cooperate. Gonna make it work. Got plenty of time, probably about another hour and a half of fishing when you're fishing a small body of water. There we go. Oh, there we go. Another bass. Bam. Smoked him that time. Sitting here talking about how much time we got left fishing. Let's get this release. Yes. Ain't nothing huge coming out of here, but man, it's been fun. I've had a quality day. Quality day. Smoked them today. Caught a ton. Oh, there we go. That's a good one. There we go, right at the boat. That's what I like. Woo! Jumpy little thing. Got like the ideal spot right here for a chatterbait. Brown one right here, I'm gonna freak out. There we go. Yep, I called it. I called it. I called it. Oh, that's a good one too. I called it. Yeah, that's a good one. I said this is the ideal spot for a chatterbait. He came right off. Yeah. Yeah. It's a good one, man. All right, let's let this big boy go. It's probably a 2-pound fish. Healthy little thing. There he goes. Bam. What is up, everyone? We are home, safe and sound from an awesome day of bass fishing. I mean, it couldn't have gotten any better. Once I figured out the patterns of what they were hitting, we just started smoking them. Great footage on the first time using that bass boat. I mean, it looked great. The video is going to turn out great. Let's talk about baits for a second. My favorite bait to throw during pre-spawn is a crankbait, especially one that's coated or painted like a bluegill. And the two that I was throwing today were these two guys right here. And that one on the right is actually a KVD 1.0 bluegill pattern. I think it's natural bluegill pattern. And then the left one is the live target bluegill pattern. I mean, smoked them on both of these baits today. Swapped it up a little bit just to kind of try something else out, and that presentation on both of those baits are a little different. We didn't catch any giants, but man, that's sometimes how it goes when you fish smaller ponds. And that pond's probably 3 to 4 acres, and for a boat that I have, that Sundophin Sportsman, which we can go take a look at, it just fit great in that pond. Worked out great. The trolling motor was freaking fabulous. Surprisingly enough, the battery lasted all day long, and could have kept going. But awesome day, guys. Leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Be sure to check out our social media pages. I announced that boat secretly, kind of, I covered it up. I don't know if you follow our Instagram, but on Instagram I made a little post about it, like saying like we have a new surprise coming. That was the surprise, was the boat, because now I get to take more fishing adventures, do more videos on my own when Miguel can't fish, and it was great today. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to check out our channel, and I'll see you guys later.